What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we have Cateye truck right here behind me. This truck, he's fully done himself, and that's what this channel is all about, is doing stuff yourself, starting things yourself, and not being afraid to try new things. This entire truck he painted himself, he lifted, solid axle swap, everything. And this is what you want to do. These are the people you want to be friends with. These are the people you want to watch. You guys want to follow him on Instagram and follow this build. It is sick. This thing is like a bass boat paint job. It's absolutely insane. So we're going to have him do a walk around the truck, tell us all about it and everything. And this thing is sick. You guys are going to love it. So we got, it's a 2005 1500. Done everything myself other than the welding on it. Other than that, it's basically top to bottom, full off custom, one-off truck. It's got a custom paint job. It's got a Dana 60 out of a 03 F250. It's total 17.5 inches of lift on 26, 16s, and 40s. Running 2-inch spacers. It was a daily driver up until about 6 months ago. But as far as suspension paint goes, it is all a single stage with a clear coat over it. Did it all myself, tore it apart in the front yard. Basically just have fun with it, man. You can do anything you want. It doesn't matter. You just gotta set your mind to it, man. Did all the body work, did the paint myself. It is a one-off paint. It's got about 9 coats of clear on it, so it's pretty thick. But it is single stage. You almost have to do that. Yeah, you really do. Wet sand and polish. You really do. Not coated and clear. Right, you really do. And but the top was actually the truck itself. My first time painting anything with a base coat, clear coat paint job. Never done it before. Dabbled in body work, but it was tough. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't fun. But first time I've ever done it, and I'll let you guys see what you think. I mean, it's only up from here, for sure. It is a triple stage paint job. It's got a black base on it with pearl, and I can't give away all the secrets, so what color it is. Tell everybody, but she's got about 6 coats clear on top of the pearl, and did all the interior work myself, did the bed liner myself. Got Score 8-inch running full custom speaker pods out of Spartanburg. I've got high amp, sub amp, running Scar 2000 watt on 215s. Interior's pretty basic, but pretty much where I wanted it to be anyway. Let's see. Did do a Raptor liner bed liner, did the tenable bed liner in it. Probably the easiest thing I've done on the truck itself.
And it makes a big difference too. Just, I mean, everyone, me included, just do black bed liners, and then you got a nice bright purple bed liner that honestly kind of matches your suspension.
Yeah, and it actually is the same color. The only reason it looks lighter is because 1, it's not under the truck, and 2, under the truck is clear coated, and this is not. Just for durability, on
it would probably look cool.
It would darken up a lot, but just for durability, I left it uncleared.
What about the suspension? What all's done suspension-wise?
Suspension-wise, you got a 2003 F250 front and rear axle. It's a Sterling 10.5 in the rear. It has a total of 17.5 inches. I do have an 1.5 inch body lift on it because it's 1500, so I had to make the 2500 cap work on the front bumper. Yeah. So worked out great. No gaps, no nothing like that. So let's see. It is geared. I do have 456 gears in the rear. Front's coming. It's sitting at the house. I just ain't done it yet, just because I don't feel like it.
Full drive.
Yeah, it's just not. Well, it don't see dirt anyway, so yeah. At most it sees my driveway or my backyard.
So what's the difference in the paint underneath the truck and the paint on the truck?
Well, the paint under it is just a single stage. It's got
It is a plum crazy purple single stage that I bought off eBay. But I took and I mixed in a couple of different colors of flake in it to kind of give it a little pop once it laid on the axles. And then the top is a base coat with a pearl, and then the clear buried in it. So it's technically a tri-coat paint. This is a bone stock 5.3 with a $500 Facebook Foil 60E find on it. So it's been running for about 3 years with that transmission in it. So it works pretty good. But with the gears help a lot. They really do. The rear, as far as the rear suspension goes, I've got a 4-inch rear tracker flip kit, an add-a-leaf, and a stock set of 1500 springs. And then I've got the original 6-inch rough country block that was on the truck that I put the 6-inch lift on. I left it under there. So it's got roughly 16 and a half in the rear. It's about an inch different front to rear. So it's
with these body style trucks, the body lines always run down the truck, so they look like they're nose diving. So you almost have to squat them just a little bit to make them look level.
Just a little bit. The front fender wells are a little bit higher than the rear fender wells, so it makes it look like it squats already. But it is level. It's 100% level. That was my main thing, because it actually, prior to this build, it's been rebuilt 4 different times. First time, we went with a 6-inch rough country. Second time, we converted it to straight axle, and I was running the Dana 44 out of a Dodge, and it was junk. It just fell apart all the time. Had 14 wides on it then. It was about 14 inches in the front, 7 in the rear. So it was squatted originally. Then when I went back and did the rebuild about 3 years ago, we fixed everything and leveled it out, made it a little bit bigger to run 40s.
These are 16 wides, aren't they?
Yeah, they're 16 wides on 2-inch spacers, 26-16 hostile daggers, running an Ironman 40 1550. Honestly, I like the tires. They ride good.
They're loud, aren't they?
For what they are, yeah, they have a cleat noise to them for sure going down the road. But at 70, 75 mile an hour cruising down the interstate, man, they ride like butter. I've had other ones that didn't ride as well. Honestly, the only other set of tires I've had on here that rode that good were my 37 Graps that I had on it beforehand. Amp MTs, junk. They were the worst set of tires I've ever put on this truck. Did all the mirrors and the doors and stuff. The door handles are actually Escalade door handles, the smooth handles, color matched. I pulled them all apart, color matched everything. Did the same thing with the mirrors. They are the 15 and up style mirrors. Basically, that's basically it. Other than I did do the 06 2500 conversion on the front end with the hood and the grill, and like I said, the 2500 bumper cap on it. Other than that, it's got long tube headers on it, 3-inch exhaust all the way out the back. Bone stock, no tune, no cam, no nothing like that yet. I do have a stage 2 Texas speed at the house I'm putting in it. But other than that, she's pretty solid. And most of the SAS components came from either Sky's Off-Road Design or offroaddesign.com. I got the Panhard bar kit from Sky. I got the track bar kit from Sky. And I got the actual suspension kit from Sky. The dome tubing for the tie rod and the steering bar and everything else came from Rough Stuff Specialties and eBay headlights, basically. It's a budget build. I did what I could. I kept getting quotes on paint jobs like this way out of my price range.
5,000 plus.
Yeah, I got quoted 8 to do this exact same paint job.
That's what people didn't realize when I was talking about my paint job. I'm like, this is a $5,000 paint job.
Yep.
And they're like, no, there's no way. You're not a professional. You don't have to be a professional to paint something.
No, it's labor. It's
materials. It's labor.
You gotta know. You gotta know. You gotta know. And honestly, being the first time I've ever done it, I don't think it turned out too terribly bad.
I mean, I'll say this now, it's 100 times nicer than my Cateye.
See, I wish I'd have seen yours in person, because
yours has a lot more gloss to it. Mine, like, always had a flat look.
Flat look, dull look.
No matter, I could polish it and throw a wax on it, and it would give it a gloss, and then just later that day, it'd have a flat look.
I have about 3.5 months just in body work alone. Replaced the rocker panels on it, replaced the cab corners on it. First time I ever picked up a welder. Welded them all in.
It's more scary than it is hard.
It is. And I was just using a little flux core welder, just a little simple
you work
Harbor
yourself
Freight welder.
Up because you're like, oh, I'm gonna mess it up, and then you start doing it, and it's not that bad.
Yep,
just
that's
take
it.
your time when you're doing it.
You just got research. Don't be afraid to ask questions.
That's the biggest thing.
And some people won't message you back. Some kind of got their heads in the clouds. They shouldn't. But at the same time,
is you messaged me, and that's how we met.
Exactly, 100%.
And now look, I'm making a video of your truck.
That's right, brother. That's right.
all it takes.
That's it. Just reach out. If you got a question, ask. They're either not going to answer you, or they'll have your answer. One of the two.
I think you covered just about everything.
I think so.
So where can they follow you at? What all are you on?
I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Cateye King on Instagram. It's .Cateye_King on TikTok. And Facebook is Robert J. Crooks. Give me a follow if y'all want to, man. I got a couple more things coming for this one. I'm fixing to start on my wife's Tahoe. We got a little something coming for it. Doing a paint job on it too. We're gonna do a lift, suspension, wheels, tires, the whole 9, interior. That should hit about mid-show season next season. So keep a lookout for that one. I got a few more things in store for this one. Got a few more tricks up my sleeve. We got to get everything finalized and in order. But it's coming soon. Y'all just stay tuned and be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button.
There we go.
So like he said, you guys need to go follow him at Cateye King and look at this beautiful truck. And guys, ask questions. Whenever you're trying to figure something out and you're unsure of it, ask a question. I mean, he can't tell you all his secrets with the color of his paint, but he can tell you how to paint it. He can tell you how he solid axle swapped it. He can tell you about his track bars, what all he's had to do to it. And I mean, it goes the same way for me. If you've got questions about something, reach out to me, guys. Send me a message on Instagram, send me a message on whatever, comment on YouTube, whatever it might be. Reach out, that's all it takes. And if you guys enjoyed this type of video, drop a like on it, and please be sure to follow Cateye King. He did all of this himself like he just told you guys. So drop a like on the video, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.